Hi, I'm Paul from pdhsports, leading online racket specialist, and today we're taking a look at my 5 top picks for 2017. So these are our 5 best-selling squash rackets and deals that we have at pdhsports. The head Microgel 110 Stealth. This is like very similar to the Cyano 115. This is maybe like more of a previous shape, so it doesn't quite have the technology in the construction that the Graphene has, but again, you know, a lot of players will be very familiar with this style and shape of racket that Head have done. They've done it for a number of years. Microgel 110 Stealth is a racket that's been cosmetically designed and planned for pdhsports. With going to get another fantastic racket that is at a really great price, and it does still have, you know, lots of technology. It's got the flex point in the head, gives again that extra little bit of feel on the ball, and again it's another very easy racket to use, so you can literally pick it up and away you go. If you haven't played for a few weeks, you're not going to come back trying to find sort of a sweet spot. It's just very easy to use. So the Head Graphene Cyano 115 is one of my favourite rackets. It's got the large sort of 500 head shape, which gives a very forgiving feel to the racket. I do have this racket in my bag. It's a sort of racket that I just find so easy to use. It's powerful. Yet I still feel that I've got quite a lot of control and can take the ball in short really well with this racket. It's just ideally suited to club players that, you know, are playing once or twice a week and they're turning up and they're just wanting a racket that's going to make the game a lot easier for them to use. You know, they can get the power, they can get the feel from just a really forgiving, great racket. So we've been selling this racket for a very long time, and all our customers have always been highly impressed with this racket. We've got many loyal customers that buy this year on and year out. It comes with the sort of hammer technology, so all the weight is situated towards the head of the racket. It's 110 grams frame weight, so it's a very light racket, but with the weight coming at the head, what you're getting again is an extremely light pickup, but something that has a lot of feel. You know, you're able to deliver the racket head to the ball with control because you can feel the hammer technology working. It comes with power holes, stringing pattern, so again any sort of you know, it's great for sort of many levels, from beginners to high level, especially with the beginners. If you're mishitting it, the power holes technology in the frame really sort of stabilizes any off-center hits, so you know, even if you miss the middle of the racket, you still get a good rebound. And teardrop shape, so a large forgiving head shape. It comes from factory with a very small grip, so you know, we've found over the years that it's an ideal racket for sort of first junior rackets as well. But at our local club, we would have some of the guys that are playing in sort of Division 1 still comfortably using this racket and enjoying the features of this racket. The Dunlop Aerogel 4D Elite is the only one in the lineup of the 5 rackets I've chosen that has the classic head shape. Even though it's the classic head shape, which traditionally would mean less forgiveness, the 4D Elite comes with a more open stringing pattern, which enables a little bit more power. So even though it's the classic head shape and generally would be targeted towards someone wanting more control and the better player, the larger head shape and the open stringing pattern enables this racket to make a little bit more forgiving and a little bit easier to use. If you're looking for that classic head shape but want a little bit more forgiveness, then the 4D Elite is the racket to go for. We've got the Tecnifibre Carboflex 125. It's probably now the #1 selling squash racket, definitely in the UK. I would definitely say this racket is a teardrop for shaped racket, which gives you the forgiveness, but you're certainly taking the performance up a level. So this is a racket that Mohammed El Shourbaghi has sort of used and endorsed. So, you know, being world #1, it's a racket that's been taken to sort of the highest level. So I'd say it's slightly less forgiving than the head rackets. And like I said, when I say the performance level is up, you know, you have to find the sweet spot a bit more than some teardrop rackets, but once you do, then what you get is a powerful racket with lots of feel. Sometimes with the teardrops you can lose some of the control and the feel, but I think the reason the Carboflex has been so successful is because you don't lose that feel. You know, you get like a sort of classic head shape feel from a teardrop shaped racket. If the budget is going to go a little bit higher, this is definitely one to consider. You've got the better strings already in it from the factory, higher performance rackets, so maybe targeted at a slightly more serious player that's trying to take their game to the next level.
So there you have it. These are our 5 top selling deals and squash rackets that we have available at pdhsports. I've personally picked these 5 as 5 that you should check out. There really should be a racket on this list that would be suitable for just about every player and every budget. So I hope you enjoyed this little video that we've done, slightly different today. Don't forget to check out, there's probably more in-depth reviews and product information on every one of these rackets if you go to our YouTube page on pdhsports and also our main pdhsports.com website.